QSI.
Watching QSI. Started QSI.
QSI. QSI. QSI. Carrot. QSI.
David's in on the action. It's a little above his market cap. See if we can get that 3 test.
QSI. PSTG Von.
It's a big company.
QSI.
Estimate on earnings. Really big company. QSI looking for the push down through 310 here. Give us that push down. It's 3. It's 310, 7, 8. Gonna take half there. I was trying to take like 90% at 305 there, but don't want to risk this kind of swiping back up. Try to let the other half move down towards 3. ESTG, I really wanted to get in that, I'm not going to lie. But being the bigger company, a little hesitant. Put the wishful orders out there. Of course, PSCG is the one that's working right away, and that's the much bigger company. Funny how that works.
Dang miss there.
Don't really like the way it's kind of holding up here. I was kind of looking for more of a jerk back reaction.
PSTG with a lock. Prob a trail in a sec.
Rolling. Rolling. Rolling on. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to let this one go back against me. This is the pullback we're looking for. So if it doesn't give it to us here, I just jump out. A little frustrating if it doesn't work out, but okay. Got a little bit out of it. And PSCG, that's a heartbreaker. I was gonna just throw 100 shares at it real quick, and I looked back up and it was back under 70 because I wanted it over 70. Felt like I kind of just missed that little opportunity there, and then it just kind of came straight back down.
Carrot trail.
It's kind of the move I was looking for out of this on QSI, but QSI is kind of fighting a little bit more. It's a decent little shove down right before the candle's about to
Bunch of ads
end too,
QSI
which is
0.20-ish
nice.
BLS, room through 0.50 back of my mind.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind the pullback to 3 and then maybe this thing just goes again, but
GP.
see the one here.
Dollar there. Carrot looking for a stuff but not gonna get it. GP. Dollar on way.
EP, Green Power shares trading at the highs now. The intraday high, $5.27, following their
GP.
earnings report up 51%. That's Gulf Papa, GP.
GP.
Right, get out most there. I think what we're gonna do here is just trail it at break even. Feel like 15 cents or so there is pretty good. Yeah, it's 14 cents.
GP.
I'll place it at 15.
FIB, Acus getting a pop here.
15-cent swipe would be pretty
level.
significant. I mean, these candles are 7 cents. See if we can't get under 3 and maybe fade it.
GP.
ESTG. Got nice. GP was the one from earlier, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
POWW up.
Ow.
GP. GP. GP.
Yeah, I think we'll previous candle. See what happens with that. It's 308. I really like previous candle. It's just, I don't know. It works a lot. When it doesn't, you don't give too much
FGEN
back.
out all. Met.
Be very curious to see what it can do here at 290s if it can get there. I'll still keep previous candle at 308 here. Like when it's that close, I try to always use the one prior.
Come on, someone flush the toilet on
just to give
QSI,
it that
please.
little bit of a room. Sometimes you will get this. You try to get that little pop back up. It'll come right up past that previous candle and then it gets stuffed again. But if it gets up to that second previous candle, then. But if they're bigger candles, I'll drag it down.
Russia to cut oil exports by 2.1 million tons in Q3, in line with cuts of 500,000 barrels per day in August. That's from the Energy Ministry.
KIQ plenty. Go go.
AI. Never heard of this one. Not even sure where I'd want this. It would definitely been up through 40, that's for sure. Pretty nice move considering though. Like the chart already looks like it was a nice move. And like QSI wants to try to maybe go a little higher. We'll see what it does. So just gonna leave my stop where it's at. Got through that. Or see if it wants to keep pushing up or not. I say this is about where you either get the reject, we get the nice candle back down, like it's attempting to, or it will start to move back up. Obviously, it's going to do one or the other, but just saying that's usually a pretty good spot to indicate what it's going to do. Looks like it tried to get rejected there, but looks like the buyers are starting to weasel it back up there a little bit. Gonna leave it there, just let it play out, see what happens. I will say if we can come down and make new lows, though, we'll obviously move it down to this little spot here. So we'd be moving it down a penny to 307 since 306 was the high there.
GP.
GP might go a little crazy. It's got the
GP.
all the
green
makings
power,
of something going a little
Morgan High
crazy.
up, big spike in volume coming in now. $5.57.
GP. GP some there. 87 KTB PSA.
Feel like if I were to try this, I'd need to see like a squeeze type move, and then I would only be scalping this. I would not be looking for any kind of an extra type move. KIQ kind of went back to the highs there for a split second and got absolutely stuffed.
GP.
Interesting. QSI does look like it's trying to roll back over. We can retest this 299. I'll move the stop down. That well, I mean, 1 penny is really not going to
GP.
make a difference on this.
LOL, what a liquidity grab KIQ, dollar there. Hoo at Guru David.
I'm on leftovers in this TBNA trade. One turned out okay, but I took a swat at it and stopped out for a little loss. I made that back plus some, but if I didn't have that little loss in there, this would have been a even better trade, but all good. What did you say you were trading, Tim?
I'm in leftovers on QSI.
Easy. So what do they call that one? Oh, I did pull that one
GP.
up. It was like $3 or something. Yeah.
GP starting to break out.
And
That one could get a little
that one
crazy.
looks like it might be crazy. Do the shares on that one?
GP.
82,000.
Okay.
Pretty sure all day we've had like 120,000 or so. So it's
Kinda
they haven't
maintaining.
really been
Green
moving
power,
fast.
more new highs
Yeah.
now up 69%, $5.98. Golf Papa.
GP.
You can get through 38, I think. At 37.6. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna hold it much
Facebook,
longer.
META. Facebook started to roll out changes that bring same editing tools from Reels to create dynamic videos for your
GP.
feed. That's Michael Echo Tango Alpha.
Honestly, God, I gotta work on that patience, man. That first trade was a little
GP float about to
presumptuous of
rotate.
me, which I got stopped out on it.
GP.
But the second one, I feel, was really a good place to enter.
Real float actually looks to be 18M. GP.
GP.
Yeah, that's actually rotated its float. It's 18 mil float.
Oof, I'm not gonna watch that, dude.
I'm gonna watch it, but I ain't gonna play it.
I only trade low floats in pre-market. My take on them is they're too fucking wacky.
Wouldn't necessarily say 18 mil is like low, but I mean
low
it's low enough.
That's low enough.
Well, for this kind of volume, yeah, for this kind of volume,
that's low enough. If it's rotated and it's an 18 mil float, that's low enough to get fucking stupid.
QSI starting to break down. See if we can get down towards 290.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get down towards. I mean, honestly, 37 would be fantastic, but I don't think I'll be in here that long. Kind of to the point now where if I start seeing a bounce, I'm gonna be done. Upstart, she's looking like she might be setting up for a short for me if it fails.
QSILNT.
Kind of feeling the same way about QSI. I feel like
APLS, Apellis
did well
Pharmaceuticals,
on
says
it.
following February approval
I just want to be done with it.
Zyfavre
Right, I'm gonna
real-world
just
safety profile
go
has
back to
been
previous
consistent
candle
in
here.
clinical
So
studies.
303.
Said no cases of retinal vasculitis reported in the pivotal phase 3 studies.
Yeah, there's an
All
obvious
reported events
pivot,
were
but
observed into real-world use.
I feel like
within
if this is
7
gonna start moving up, it's
19 days
gonna
after the first
move up.
injection. That's APLS. That in response to earlier analyst note. Says rare events of IOI with retinal vasculitis reported in the real world at an estimated rate of about 0.01% per injection. That is Alpha Papa Lima Sandy. Shares now are off the lows at 68.04, down about 19.5%, well off the pre-market lows around $49. That's APLS.
It's the thing with these GPs, they're high risk, but definitely can be high reward.
I took CVNA off right there. It's super close to what my target was. I'm not going to be that greedy.
Good stuff. Good trade, sir.
You mean? Kind of the same idea as that AMD idea last week. With other trades. And it had traded into an upper resistance line I had.
So was it the entry on the
See if you get it.
1040 candle?
On the what time?
1040.
That's the one, dude.
Yeah, it's so funny because it's you're looking. I see the trend line you have drawn, but it's like I totally would have been in for the other reason because that 1038 candle tried to go higher and got absolutely smashed, and then down into that 39 area.
I see. I got in earlier than that too, though, but that was just based on the upper trend line resistance it was trading into, and I kind of jumped the gun on that one, which stopped me out for a lot. So that tells me don't fucking do that shit. Wait for the fucking setup.
Right.
I think I lost like 40 bucks, and then I got back in and made a lot more than 40 bucks.
This is kind of looking like it wants to try higher.
So pretty good day.
Let's see.
But if I wouldn't have lost the 40 bucks, it would have even been better. Jump
I'm
the
finding
gun,
a
man.
base here.
Getting antsy because I hadn't traded.
But I kind of did that here too, so we'll see if we can get the old bouncy ball effect.
And going a little lower, which is fine. I mean, this has the potential of going down to 37, but I just wasn't targeting that. It was kind of slow too. That is funny though that you see the same exact line, and that fucking push up is what stopped me out. That, you know, it got to that level and tried to bounce up to the highs. That's what fucking stopped me. That's why you gotta wait for that push up and that fail, you know. Gotta be patient. All good, man. I'm still trying to get that thing down.
Kind of feel like that's what you're going to see on something like GP as well. I mean, because it's definitely extended. If you there's a very obvious trend line from the pre-market, then you got this where it's just starting to extend.
Yeah, it's way away from that trend line now. I mean, I'd almost be short biased back down into that trend line, but I'm fucking not game for that shit.
Marijuana Moment reporting California psilocybin legalization campaign cleared to collect signatures for 2024 ballot initiative.
I have decided I am not good at guessing tops. I suck at it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it anymore. Like, I mean,
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying is I feel like this is one where you'd be looking for that
for that
obvious
big pullback
like
and then that
attempt
try to push
higher.
back, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's what I'm gonna do on any gainers, like from here on out. Like I'm fucking I've gotta stop taking, I mean, unless it's something stupid, you know, but like on Upstart, that never gave me a reason to think, you know, it didn't give you that crazy push that you would have gotten in on ever, but it might set up for the what I'm looking for.
Right.
This is a nice pullback on that GP, and kind of pulling back into some moving averages. Might want to see if it grinds back up and fails. I don't think I'm gonna take that though. I don't like these cheaper stocks.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I feel like that's kind of what I would have been looking for already was that candle, the 1110 candle, the attempt to move higher. It was candle over candle and then failed and went back under that clear support area it made there at like 568.
Oh, this would have been where you would have wanted to trade it.
I mean, yeah, I feel like that's the move I'm looking for.
See,
Sometimes they're not like as obvious.
this I would want more of a pullback up now soon. Like, you know, maybe restaurant 540, try to go back up to this highs and create something there. My main thing is I kind of like to see them starting to fail moving averages, and if they're not down to them, which this is not even on a 2-minute, definitely not on a 5-minute then. So I mean, I really have no reason to believe it's done until it really shows some weakness in my brain. This is just a pullback, hasn't even made a new low.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was definitely more of, like I said, I'm not looking for like huge moves.
Yeah.
Like the unwinds, yeah, I do agree with you that it needs to be that.
And that's always what
bigger,
I'm looking
obvious
for.
move.
I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that. Hey, we're done going up now. Let's go back down.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be looking for that move back down through like 520 something, and then the trend line will probably catch up at that point.
Yeah, this will probably be up there at that point. We'll see what that. Ooh, Upstart's gonna fucking run, dude. UPST. She just kind of told me she is not going to be weak today.
Pretty obvious line on the daily on UPST. Let's see what the numbers are.
Damn, look at the uptrend on this fucker, huh? That's crazy.
It's like 54.80.
Let's see what you're looking at, the tippity top here.
All out of QSI.